My name is Andorff. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Andorff Group. We are a digital asset company delivering infrastructure for the next generation of the internet. So, Web3. You might ask, what's up with Web2? What's wrong? Right? But I think most of us agree that there are a lot of flaws in the current version of the internet that we need to address. There's a lot of centralization and risk. There's privacy issues. There are issues of fraud, limited respect of IP rights, copying, all sorts of problems. We can probably talk about them for an hour here. So this is where Web3 comes in. We deliver self-sovereign identity, secure wallets, decentralized, and a general purpose distributed ledger that can host information in the context that is used and not centralize the risk. So we do this in many parts of the world today. We're a young company, just a reflection of virtually more than half of our companies here since we founded 2018, so are we. We have operations in Sao Paulo, in Brazil, in Chile, in Senegal, Uganda, and in Sweden, hopefully setting up here in the UK. And the reasons for that is primarily because of the fantastic relationship and the progressive FCA, and also for business opportunities. So imagine putting a wallet, an entity, and a ledger into anything you could think of. So basically making your car pays on parking fees. You could also monetize the data to make money off of the data it collects. You could tokenize CO2 offsetting. Thank you. Working with entities hopefully in the future as well to put virtual cards on our wallets. We have cases today where we're tokenizing salmon in the fish industry in Chile, democratizing investments into that market. We have cases where we have Ugandan taxi company where microlending is a fantastic use case with identities and also building on top of that logistics, as you mentioned before. So there are vast amounts of use cases that we try to support in Web3. Also building a bridge, working in a regulated environment from Web2 to Web3. Thank you.
They're falling off the chair.
Yeah.
So, an FCA got to buy drinks for your rest of your life.
Yeah, I have a lot of questions for you guys.
I mean, my question was a very cool question. It's an enormous topic, right?
A new internet, you think?
The new internet. The use cases are multiple. How are you focusing on it? From going from the salmon farm one place to
Yeah, exactly.
taxis.
So,
how do you?
The question will come, how do you do sales, right?
Yeah. It's exactly.
Yeah, so we work with partners all over the world. We have partnerships today with really big tech companies like IBM, Microsoft, and Oracle. They use our tech to augment their own platform. We use sort of startup communities, universities in several cities around the world that are sort of starting to build on Web3 types of projects and do research on that. So essentially it's the community. That's our sales organization.
I think the interesting part is how do you actually identify not just the tech partners to build the use cases, but the sales partner that you can actually get a win-win.
Yeah.
So they sell for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Because with such a vast opportunity, I feel better about the future. But it's like, how do you actually monetize this?
So we operate on a very strict sort of price model. We are transaction based, and transactions for us is both data and monetary transactions. So sort of like the tune and the regulatory space is what we enable others to be compliant with secure cryptographic secure identities and a ledger that you can audit and things like that. Do real-time clearing settlement, those types of use cases. And typically it's our standard price list, and then you do whatever you want on the customer side.
Is your revenue share, or how do you incentivize the partnership?
We try to stay away from it, honestly. So let's just take our platform, build your new internet, and the solutions all over the world.
questions and no questions at the same time. The subject is so broad.
We stop there. You have the contact. This is called the ecosystem exchange. So really make sure to connect in between all the companies and people here. So utilize that for sure, not only tonight but going ahead. So you can ping each other on who to meet.